You know you can't sneak up on me. My prince, you should be resting. There's nothing for you to do. It's not safe for us to move until it's light. And you need your rest. I'll be fine. I'm flattered by your concern. But someone's got to keep watch. And I mean, no offense, but if we were to be attacked, I think it's better that I stay awake. Don't pout. It's not that I don't believe that you can take care of yourself. It's merely... well... Alright. I feel like I'm digging myself my own grave here. You're more important. So... well, it's kind of you to say, but... if I got myself injured, or worse, you wouldn't get in trouble. Whereas if the reverse happened, well, your father would have my head. Don't be... you know I'm not just protecting you because of orders. Or because of... I mean... because of fear. I chose this job. It's an honour. And look, I am used to battle, fights, and physical danger. And you're not. And there's no shame in that, if your skills lie elsewhere. Not all of us have to be brawn, if you will. That's why we get paid. You wouldn't want to take me out of a job, would you? But... all of this, I mean, what happened, must have... it'll take its toll. You know, at least when I'm caught in these frays, as much as it's stressful, I don't have to live with the fact that those people were trying to kill me. They were after you. And that's a heavy burden. The weight of the stress of that. And the fact that they thought it would be so easy. To just ambush us. And the rest of the men. I know we got separated. We'll find them. I don't think that they're all gone. They're strong lads. Like you. You're made of tougher stuff than you think. Your Grace. What? Why would it be a bother to... I swore an oath to you and to your father that I would protect you. You may not know as much about living in the wild, shall we call it, or camping. Doesn't mean that any of this is a burden for me. Slowing us down. We'll do our best to find the others. But my priority is getting you home safe, and if that means we don't find them, I don't like the idea of leaving them behind any more than you. But I didn't swear an oath to them. Anyway, the people who attacked us, they're after you, not them. Once they realise you aren't with them, they're just going to move on. They'll probably be able to get home, back to the kingdom, pretty safely. You know, it's us that's in more... That's not a comforting thing to tell you, is it? Forgive me. I find that sometimes I ramble around you, which is improper of me to talk to you as if you're one of the men. I apologise. You don't mind? Well, I'm glad my company isn't a bother to you. I believe your pack is back that way. Why are you getting closer? Can you not fall asleep? I'm not sure if there's anything I can do to help with that. I'm sorry. You... wanted to enjoy the moment of... of what? Being alone with me without imminent danger. Well, as much as I can't guarantee that, there isn't. Not sure you should be saying stuff like that, Your Highness. Well, I'm glad then that you're glad that it was me who got stuck with you, and not any of the others. I wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable, but, what? What do I think of you? Not sure I understand the question, Your Grace. if you're asking if I enjoy my job, there's plenty of royals out there who are pampered and spoiled, and, well, just as there are non-royals, you know. Statistically, some of them have got to be not nice people, and you are not one of them. So, I suppose I consider myself lucky that I got assigned to protect a person who is genuine and kind. If that is not too bold to say. I can be bolder. Do you want me to be bolder? Look, I think you should go back to bed. Whether you can sleep or not, your body needs rest. And no, you're not upsetting me. It wouldn't be right for me to say anything bolder, and you really shouldn't ask. Alright, so... Because if your father knew... No. I get that it's been a stressful few days. And you're upset. Lonely, perhaps. I think, if it's alright to say, that it's not the first time you have felt lonely. But just because we've survived a near-death experience, you might have some sort of adrenaline, fear, a relief, and I happen to be the only other person around, doesn't mean that any unwise decisions should be made. So, you can keep saying that I don't understand, but if I am incredibly misunderstanding, then I apologise, but we can't. I will not do anything with you only to have you regret it in the morning. I will not be responsible for taking advantage. I don't see what I'm not understanding. You can't put your hand on my thigh. I daren't grab it to remove it. So please. My prince. What? I'm not understanding because you... This isn't just because of the situation we're in. You've felt a certain way for a long while, and you just haven't had the chance to get me alone. Little prince, I will not bed you and toy with your heart or have you toy with mine. I could not give you pleasure that you wish, and then be turned away in the morning. My heart could not bear it. So please, I'm sure that you mean no harm, but I cannot be just a bit of fun for you. You can't say things like that. You can't, because either you're lying, which would make you cruel, which you aren't. So then if it's the truth, your father's going to kill me. This isn't proper. It isn't right. We can't. No matter how thankful your father may be for me protecting you and bringing you home to him, I don't think as a reward he's... I can't even say. I mean, and you can't. What? All the suitors you've got out there. You can't want me over them. Can't think of me as a serious contender for your hand. For your bed or your heart. Don't turn it around like that. Don't make me feel guilty by starting to think perhaps I don't want you. Who in their right mind wouldn't? You are the sweetest boy I have ever known. So many would let power go to their heads, and you remain kind and thoughtful, genuinely caring, genuinely wanting to improve things. And, since you want me to be bold, beautiful, incredibly handsome and pretty boy, You dare think that I did not want you, that I do not want you, when every day I spend by your side, I can't take my eyes off you. Not just because it is my job to look out for you, but because I can't. You captivate me. I have feared for the day where your father may want to promote me to his own guard, or move me somewhere else, and I would not get to spend every day by your side. To stand and watch as others court you, and know that I never have a chance to. It's not my place. To know or to feel that you'd never look at me like that. That I am beneath people like you. But how I want. You have no idea how badly I want. Don't you dare think that I do not want you, or that you could not be wanted, no matter what anyone else has made you believe. So many out there. I don't understand it. How perfect you are to me. And how I know how some others have treated you, made you feel. The things they've said. The rumours they've spread. And it baffles me. Perhaps I'm not well educated enough to understand, but I don't understand what they don't see. How they cannot see how beautiful you are. How it doesn't matter whether they think you're the idea of a man that they have in their heads. I would worship you. I already do. But that's not my place. And it aches that those who have the opportunity do not treat you the way you deserve. You definitely can't say that. Not what? You think that's the very reason I deserve you more than them? It's not about deserve. I don't want to be dismissed for being improper, losing my place at your side. And I certainly don't want you getting in trouble, being forcibly married off or punished in some way. If you dared, don't want to be seen in public with me in such regards. And I cannot have you for just this trip, just this journey. And then once we get back to the castle, pretend like nothing's changed between us. Go back to just being an employee all night, I would happily remain as your knight till the end of my days. I'm not seeking to become a consort, a prince myself. You're very optimistic, which is a quality I do like in you. But I think you're a fool to think it'll all just be okay. Oh, Grace. You know why we can't try. What? Don't. You can't ask me whether or not I think it's worth it. Of course I think you're worth it. What if I were to be worse than dismissed? What if I were to be banished? And then I'd never see you again. You'd run away with me. You can't mean that. You'd rather be with me than your cushy little life. No offense. You can't want to risk all of that. I'm taking you home. We're not just gonna, run away. And then what? What's the plan? To return home? For me to lead you to him? See you off all safe and sound, and then before I can leave, you're gonna go, "Oh, Father, you see this grubby knight? I'd quite like to court him." You think he's just gonna be alright with that? No, that wasn't my impression of you. Ignore that. That's not what we're talking about. That is your plan. And your plan if he decides to have me thrown in the dungeon? Break me out. I must be going insane if I'm even slightly considering. You're really persistent when you set your mind on something. You know that. Didn't. It's not one of the reasons why I don't believe I said that I love you. Don't. Turn it around. Don't guilt trip me. Ask me if I don't. I mean, I guess I've practically already said it, haven't I? Without saying it. I don't seem to really have control over my filter from my brain to my mouth when you're here. I'm surprised it hasn't got me into more trouble. You let me get away with a lot. Why do I think that is? Say what? Right. My prince. I love you. Far more than I should, and far more than is wise. Far more than I'm probably allowed to. Kiss you. If I were to do that, I'm not sure if I'd be able to stop. If I had a single taste of you, I would not be able to let you go. Why should I? Why should I risk everything and kiss you? Because you love me too. Well, if my prince commands, or asks, I've never really been able to refuse any of his requests. More. Guess I'm not the only insatiable one. Oh, gods above. Never thought I'd actually get to do this. You better be right about this. I don't want you risking your life for me. You want to switch things around for a change. Your father's gonna kill me. I almost think it's worth it. Being able to touch you. With that off your chest, do you think perhaps now you'll be able to get some sleep? I hope I haven't woken you up. Oh, you've got a condition, have you? Alright, let's hear it. Fine. You can move your sleeping pack closer. My sleeping pack. I'm so graciously letting you borrow. As if it didn't do things to me seeing you lying where I normally sleep. that better, is it? Sleep, my prince. I'll keep watch. I'll wake you when it's sunrise, and we'll get moving. I love you. Such a weight on my chest to say that out loud now. No, believe me, ridiculously, stupidly happy. I think it'll settle in more once the morning comes and you wake up and tell me you don't regret what happened and that I wasn't dreaming. And once I'm not worried about us being attacked at any moment, get some rest. Let's hope we don't survive all this. Just for your father to end me. Sorry, I'll stop saying it. Good night, kiss. Whatever you'd like, Your Grace. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio and art commissions are currently open. I have 2 separate Ko-fis, you can find them both listed below. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who's subscribed to me gave me just £1 a month, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, your name read aloud in the credits of YouTube videos, and 2 exclusive spicy audios a month, with at least one of them picked from your requests if you join the top fledgling tier. I also stream on Twitch a couple times a week, and I have an Etsy shop where I sell fan art and original art. And a thank you to my patrons, my fledglings, Phoenix, 3-in-1 Shampoo, Cellar Moon, The Lucio Archives, Ozzyuki, Sassy NK, Cynical Altura, Ebony Voigt, Soup Tin, Nicolisa Gonzalez, Rasley D, Fruit Island, Liam, CL, Nesquik, Fluffy Dino, Nerd Herder, Arthur, Jordan Draws, Food Crimes and Fire, Ollie Mac, Rice Puffs, Atis, Ruby, Wraith, Carry On, Pompey for Elephants, Euronaughty, Lady the Lake, Asterash, Delmo, Psych, Percy, Kudo, Hell, The Solaces, Tiffany Boyer, Void, Aspen, Spider, River Heights Puff, Arbitrary Descriptivism, Fashion Beauty, Lydia Perez, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Rake Arts, Indrid, Rory Winters, Emily, Sweet Jade, Sammy, A, Tisness, Arcane, N, Nicole, Natasha Mulroy, Tsukiyomi, Zorn MB, 675309, Goth Muppet, Pumpkin Pie 23, Nicole Thompson, Delilah, Despair, Caitlin Mitchell, Art Chumi, Akina Hime, Lethandralis, Dawn Robin, Alora, Persephone Black, Rebecca R, Crafty Bonkers, Oh Man, Lady D, Pokes Love for Music, Love the XE, Cecilia, Delaney, Lily, Fern, Persephone Porris, Oracle of BS, Alexis, A Mole in Disguise, Sayo, Psychic Frog, Sammy, Trans Panda, Shay Dowie, Q the Cats, Alpaca Avalanche, Philip Dameron, Steph, Ash, Chris Vickman, Mark, Icy, Sam Hellbore, Fowlin Rune, Jay, Catslane, Late Nighty Vibes, Demonics Anxiety, Deanna, Jam, Trunks Reese, Jasper, Multichromatics, Jesse, Ethereal Viking, Wibbles, Jas, Lindsay, Autumn, Vic, Abdessin, Iris Evan, Amara Keen, Hades Phoenix, Starfire, Mia the Plant Hippie, Alyssa, Josie Moser, Paige Dillon, Pluto, Rin Nexter, Faith, Beetle, Moss Bastard, Bo, Nex, Mamaron, Flitz Kim, L, Jason Damien, Goober Ghost, Liam Burwell, Ethan Panda, Alex Snazzle, Vince, Asta Sarah, Chuck, Jonah T, Lone Wolf, Hades, Rowan the Hunter, Jean Bean, Isabel Youngston Palmer, Strawberry 897, Girl of the Pines, Rio Pornoglyph, Shelps, Solid for Me, Mary, B, George Wise, Kate Monahan, True Starshine, Capo Cups, Pamela Milan, Ashley Mason, SH7, Ophelia, Adrian Bosch, Strawberry Jam, Lil Captain Soccer 237, Darling, Alicia Bond, Peyton Gann, Champion Leo, Bunny, Kaylee, Bleth, Anna Pratt, Incognita, Zelkova Salts, The Lost Child, Sandrine, Astra, Just Here, Emily de Chaplain, Monster Dusk, Ed Graydon, Phoenix Feather, Desi Fowl, Lewin, and Tea Time. And a thank you to my familiars, Solidaria, Kit, Kai, Zainu, Yesenia, Camacho, Lady Angel Cry, Jay Wood, Vanessa OJ, Spatial Oddities, and Lily Schroeter.